Young Turks, Cenk Uygur, Anahit Kasparian with you.
Thanks, Cenk.
We're going to talk about Pam Anderson. It turns out she's a skank. Who knew that? Man, what a terrible thing she did to Kid Rock. What was it?
Well, I guess Kid Rock had tickets to go to a Lakers game, and Pamela Anderson didn't want him to go. And this is when they're married, right? So she calls and says, I can't believe you're going to go, yada, yada, yada. By the way, I just had a miscarriage, and hangs up the phone.
And now, mind you, she's not in L.A. He can't just, like, go, oh, okay, let me not go to the Lakers game. Let me go take care of my wife. She's in Vancouver. He flew all the way to Vancouver, canceled the game, flew all the way to Vancouver. He shows up, and what's happened?
And she's at some restaurant partying.
Like drinking champagne, dancing on the tables. And it turns out she didn't have a miscarriage at all. She just lied about it. And when they ask her about it now, she doesn't even deny it. Man, that is low. That is super low. But you know what annoyed me more about the story, Anna, than the story about the miscarriage? I actually have not run across a woman that crazy.
That's pretty insane.
So I've been lucky on that front. But what drives me crazy is the constant calling and the don't go to the Lakers game. Bitch, you're in Vancouver. What difference does it make if I go to the Lakers game? And stop calling me.
Yeah, definitely. I had a similar situation, but my situation was kind of shady. I was supposed to spend, like, the night with my boyfriend, and then his friend popped up with, like, Laker tickets, like, box seats and everything, and he canceled on me to go to the Lakers game. And I was pissed, but I didn't say anything.
All right, you got to calm down. Okay, you got to understand, it's the Lakers.
Whatever, but you don't cancel on your girlfriend.
Of course you do. It depends on the situation. You don't cancel on them for the Clippers, but you cancel on them for the Lakers.
Whatever.
And is it regular seats? Is it a box seat? Is it by the court? Box seat? Oh, no way. I definitely would have canceled. It's a no-brainer.
I know. That's why I didn't say anything, but I mean secretly.
But secretly still holding a grudge. See, but that's what I'm talking about. What's the problem with women? Like, it's not that I don't want my girlfriend to call. I love her. I want to talk to her. I call her sometimes. We get together. Everything's fine.
Right.
But sometimes you'll go out with a girl who call 6 times.
Oh, yeah.
Why didn't you call me? Well, because apparently I was in the middle of doing something else, isn't it? Okay, that's why I didn't call you. Why didn't you call me? You know what? I get so fed up so quick with it. I'm done.
Right. But
you don't want me. You want me to call you? Here's a call. We're done. Thank you very much.
Do you agree that when you're dating somebody that you should talk to them at least once a day?
No, definitely not. It depends. If you want to talk to them 3 times a day, talk to them 3 times a day. Maybe that day you're busy. Maybe that day you went to a movie and just didn't feel like calling your girlfriend. So what? Does that mean all of a sudden, oh no, that means he doesn't love me. I gotta nag him more. Because that'll work, right?
You guys are done. I want to hear from my boyfriend once a day. That's it.
I know, because you're a girl.
I don't want to, but look, I don't talk to him. I don't call him 6 times a day. He doesn't call me 6 times a day. I know that there are days in the week where we're not going to see each other or hear from each other, but I'd like to, at least hear from him. Hey, how's your day going? I know I'm busy too. Well, I just want to see how you're doing. Talk to you later. That means the world. But when you don't hear from him for the entire day, that is so irritating.
Congratulations. We're never going to go out. Okay. Because once I get rules like that, I think to myself, good night, Irene. This thing's over. Close the book, drink a cold glass of water. This is done.
No. You don't understand, though.
Look, let me tell you a quick story. I had an agent once that kept annoying me because he wouldn't do anything. He wouldn't do a stitch of work, right? And I said, look, somebody wants to hire us. Can you call him? He's like, no. Right? So finally, I wrote him an email that said, Dear Mr. X, you're done, Cenk. That was the whole email, okay? That's what, if my girlfriend kept telling me, you got to call me 3 times a day. Dear girlfriend, you're done, Cenk. That's it. Very simple. Very simple. All right. You know what? One more thing. Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Uh-huh.
She's beautiful, right? I love that girl. She's top 5 material. Tits on a stick, right?
Oh,
can't get better than that. I once read that she makes her boyfriend call her 6 times a day.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I mean, that's ridiculous.
You know what? I'd hit that definitely once, definitely 10 times. But I don't think if you said to me, you have to go out with her for a whole year. Oh, now that you show the picture? Definitely yes. I was going to say, no way. When I see the picture, I'm like, hi, dear. Hello, dear. All right, how easy is it to get a man to change his mind? She's beautiful. I mean, am I right or am I right? Anna, last word on this. Tits on a stick, yes or no?
She's beautiful.
All right, Young Turks.
I made 16 albums with me on the front, and they bomb. Where you get your views? I heard 93 rappers say bitch like me. 2 singers who take me.
Every day on the YoungTurks.com, we let it out with an uncensored, wild-ass post-game show. Here's a little sample.
Did you guys see Anna? Did you guys see Dave's little mishmash, the mix he did with me and the Oklahoma State coach? I hate this shirt. You know why I hate it? The button is too high, and it makes you a little uncomfortable, you know? But if you unbutton the first button, then you're Mr. Guido. The Democrats say, oh, okay, that's it. We're going to fight you on this one. We got you, right? Bush goes, okay, all right, you win. What am I going to do? I'm withdrawing the nomination. Sad day for you. He's going to serve as an interim basis for the next 16 months. These guys have us by the frickin' balls. Cheney knows how to work the system, and he's like, look, I'm going to get my way one way or another. Nothing you can do about it. They spit in your... I do believe in fiscal discipline, and I think we are way over budget. On the other hand, we're not covering people, and the Republican solution is, privatize. Good luck to them. Here's a pair of bootstraps. Fuck up.
I no longer have a lot of sympathy for the it's too expensive argument, because we've just spent hundreds of billions of dollars on total nonsense for the past 6 years.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Stop the fucking Iraq war. And it's a devastating argument. You just can't get beyond that argument. And Bush is going to exercise his third veto on this. No, fourth veto. The sick? Screw the sick! We're going to spend money on Iraq! Right? And, no, the Bible tells me to not care about the sick. And every Republican candidate is like, go get him, Bush! Veto it! Yeah! They're going to get pounded like Larry Craig in a Minnesota bathroom. What no one has answered is Larry Craig a pitcher or a catcher? If you're pitching, why not just pitch to a woman?
If you're pitching to a woman now, why not just pitch to a guy?
I really try to stay away from these conversations.
Yeah.
So I've asked the question to guys who like to pitch to the wrong place in women. Isn't that the same thing?
Really? You're saying whichever entrance, as long as it's the same entrance, doesn't matter guy or girl?
Yeah.
Really? I don't think you know what you're saying.
All right, sorry.
At least 30,000 Mormon fundamentalists, is that all rape and is that all wrong and it's not allowed? We think your religion is insane and we're not going to allow it. In a bizarre way, I'm slightly conflicted about this. We got to draw the line somewhere. Dave, you used to say that one of the things you loved about Latin America is that there's more freedom in a lot of ways in Latin America.
In a lot of ways there are, sure, yeah.
You want to pull up on the curb to park? Pull the fuck up. Just park. Go ahead. What parking? Meters. Turn my wheels. Fuck turning my wheels. I just park here. What are you going to do about it?
Today, the call of liberty is being heard in Baghdad and Basra and other Iraqi cities, and its sound is echoing across the broader Middle East.
And I said, Freedom, I'm going to send you to Basra. And you're going to ring for the people over there. He said, okay. So I sent it in the form of a B-52 bomber. Now it's ringing all in their ears.
To catch the entire members-only post-game show, sign up for a premium membership on theyoungturks.com.